Guatemalan presidential candidate Bernardo Arevalo has appealed to revoke the provisional injunction by the country's highest court after it suspended the release of official election results to review the ballot. This comes amid Guatemalans demanding new elections, arguing an alleged electoral fraud. Guatemalans are protesting outside the Supreme Electoral Tribunal. The OAS has urged to respect the expression of the people in order to maintain the fullest confidence of the citizens and the international community. Taiwan will conduct a two-day missile live-firing test starting Monday. This comes ahead of its largest annual military exercises as it ramps up preparations against an increasingly assertive neighbor, and you know who that is, China. 23 million Taiwanese people live under constant threat of invasion by Beijing. China conducted two major military exercises around the island in the past year. Last month, 8 Chinese warplanes approached Taiwan's contiguous zone, or the band of sea, within 44 kilometers of its coast. According to experts, global climate is nearing a point of no return. The target of keeping long-term global warming within 1.5 degrees Celsius is moving out of reach, with nations failing to set more ambitious goals despite months of record-breaking heat on land and sea. As envoys gathered in Bonn in early June to prepare for this year's annual climate talks in November, average global surface air temperatures were more than 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels for several days. This was the first time that this threshold was reached in the northern hemisphere, summer that starts on the 1st of June. In India, deaths were reported to have spiked as a result of sustained high temperatures. Extreme heat has also been recorded in Spain, Iran and Vietnam. An earthquake with a 6.2 magnitude hit Indonesia's Papua province on Monday morning. The epicenter of the quake was at a depth of 33 kilometers. The National Geophysics Agency of Indonesia said that there was no tsunami potential. The quake was strongly felt in Jayapura, the capital of Papua, and there were no immediate reports of damage or casualties. Indonesia straddles the so-called Pacific Ring of Fire, a highly seismically active zone. In more weather updates, heavy rains lashed streets of Chicago. Vehicles got trapped after thunderstorms hit the area. NASCAR officials were forced to cancel last half of Xfinity Series race. The baseball game between Cleveland Guardians and their host, the Chicago Cubs, was also delayed. The National Weather Service issued flash flood warnings and asked residents to limit travel. UK-based SRAM and MRAM company has set its sights on establishing a groundbreaking semiconductor fabrication unit in India's Odisha, with an astounding investment of nearly $4 billion in the first phase. This project is poised to transform the semiconductor landscape in India. The ambitious project aims to establish the semiconductor unit within a span of 2 years, generating direct employment opportunities for approximately 5,000 individuals. Asia's factory activity faced a major setback in June. Surveys cited by Reuters reveal that sluggish demand in China and advanced nations is casting a shadow over the region's exporters. While China's manufacturing activity managed marginal expansion, powerhouses Japan and South Korea witnessed contraction, threatening the fragile economic recovery in Asia. These surveys highlight the toll of China's weaker than expected rebound from COVID lockdowns on the region. Adding to the concern, aggressive interest rate hikes in the United States and Europe may further dampen the outlook for Asian manufacturers. Alright, let's take you to what's happening in Sri Lanka, where the parliament has made a significant decision in the face of a severe financial crisis. Parliament has approved a crucial debt restructuring plan essential to secure a $2.9 billion bailout from the International Monetary Fund, or the IMF. The approval of the debt restructuring plan is not just crucial for the IMF bailout, but also for advancing negotiations with bondholders and key bilateral creditors as China, Japan and India. The injection of funds from the IMF bailout earlier this year has already shown some positive impact, taming inflation, boosting dollar inflows and stabilizing the country's currency. The latest from electric vehicles sector, the EV maker Tesla's ambition to make its charging technology a standard across the US has hit a major roadblock in the US state of Texas. A report accessed by Reuters shows several EV charger makers opposed to Texas' plan, seeking them to include Tesla's charging technology as well as the combined charging standard technology to electrify highways in the US state. These EV charging companies have called the plan premature. 5 EV charging companies and a Clean Energy Association have written to the Texas Transportation Commission. They have called for more to re-engineer and test Tesla's connectors. In a groundbreaking development, Nokia and Apple have just signed a game-changing patent deal. This partnership marks a significant milestone in the world of technology. Nokia, renowned for its extensive patent portfolio, and Apple, known for its innovation, have joined forces to unlock new possibilities in the ever-evolving tech landscape. This exclusive partnership reflects the significance of intellectual property and collaboration in the tech industry. Nokia's substantial investments in research and development, totaling over 140 billion euros or $152.7 billion, have paved the way for their patent portfolio, comprising around 20,000 patents.